Good morning, it's Lisa. I wanted to share this layout that I'm doing. It is a scrap lift from Victoria Calvin, and several of the people in the Facebook group have done the same scrap lift. So I thought I'd share mine. And let me see, it was Lisa, Paige, Jen Stokes, and who else? Susan Broku. Sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. But several people have done the same page, so I just thought I would share mine and show you guys my layout. So far, I have chosen these two pictures of my niece Avery, and it was when we went to the Maple Sugar House in New Hampshire, which is not that far from me. I live in Maine. But I decided just to go ahead and print them in black and white, just because I had several different colors that were going on, and it did not match any of the colors in the photo. So sometimes I find that if I do black and white, it makes it a little bit easier to add embellishments of different colors and things like that. So those are the photos. And then I already cut the strips just to save time. So I have this yellow polka dot, and I think most of these colors are from the December Scraptastic kit. I'm pretty sure it was December. I'm trying to use it up because I still have some in January's and I just got February. So I've cut several different shapes, and then also I cut the strips right here, and I've kind of distressed the edges of them a little bit just to add a little bit more texture. So those are the strips that I have so far. So what I thought I would do is, and this is just my version of the original layout by Victoria, which I loved, and it was nice because you can use up some of your different strips that you have in kind of small scraps that probably couldn't use for anything else. So I thought I'd have both the photos here. Avery's, I think she's 5, just turned 6 actually in January. She's adorable. We don't see them very often. They only live in Massachusetts, but with all this bad weather that we've been having, we haven't been able to drive down there. So move this up a little bit. So I have a lot of bits and pieces left over from this kit that I really wanted to use up. Excuse me. So I'm gonna go ahead, and I think I might use my sewing machine to stitch some of these. Let's see. I like using my sewing machine on my layouts. It's pretty fun. And of course, it's like I had it laid out once and I'm like, oh, I love it. And then I took it apart. It's always hard to get it back to the way that you had it originally when you said, oh, I really love this. But it's all good. So I love this paper that Caitlin Schaefer designed with these little different colored polka dots. Or I'm not sure if you call them little polka dots or not, but they look like little polka dots. All the bright colors are so pretty. I kind of wanted to give it kind of like a messy look. Does that make sense? Messy look. Just so that it didn't quite look like everything was placed down exact. I kind of think that that's how Victoria did hers also. So since I had this corkboard paper, I guess you would call this, down here, I kind of wanted to incorporate some of it up here. And then, as I said before, it takes me forever to do a layout. So it's challenging when you do it, when you video it, because it takes forever. And then I always run out of time on my camera, and then that's kind of a bummer. But all right, so add a little bit more yellow here. This is another one of the papers that Caitlin designed, I believe. Yes, it's the back side of the polka dots, which I love. I love her designs. And I'm going to end that up there. And then for some reason, I just love this paper. This was in our December kit too, and I don't know the name of it, but I just love the shapes, the color, everything. And for some reason I was thinking maybe I would try to put it down here underneath this photo. I think that was my original plan. Not sure if it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try it. So maybe something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and do some machine stitching, and then I will show you the results of that. Alright, so I went ahead and used my sewing machine to stitch some of these little strips of paper, and then I kind of just pulled up the edges just to give it a little bit more dimension, which I like doing that. And in one of my kits, it was either the December or the January Scraptastic kit, we got these wood veneers, which are so cute. And so I thought maybe I'd try to incorporate these into my layout so I can use those because I really like them. And I was trying to find an appropriate layout for them. So what I was thinking of doing was I was going to go ahead and try to color them a little bit with, anyways, chalk ink. And but then I decided, since this kind of has like a brown, kind of rough textured background, then I would go ahead and just leave them with their original wood. So I'm going to go ahead and glue these down. These are Prima chalk inks. Sorry, brain cramp. So I'll glue these down. And yeah, we had a lot of fun the day that we took the kids. I have a niece and a nephew, and her name's Avery, and like I said, I think it was last year. I think she was 5 in this picture. And then Grayson, he is 2 years younger, and he is a cutie. So we try to get together with them as much as we can, but in the winter it's a little challenging because of the weather and the roads. And I'm just using my quick dry adhesive by Scott, which I really like. And then also I think this, I wanted to try to use this too. I love this little wreath. It has a little bit of gold in it. And I believe this is from the Maggie Holmes Open Book collection, which we got in our January kit. We got the pack. This is just the top I cut off so I'd remember what it was. But we have all of these embellishments. So I was thinking maybe I would put this kind of frame around our faces. I just love this. I love the Open Book collection. Let's try. It feels fairly sticky. There. Can't really see it at all. That worked out really well. Okay, so these are secured down. Oh, and then this little flower pot, I thought was really cute. Even though this was like fall and it was freezing cold and everything, I just thought it might look kind of cute. Maybe over here somewhere. I'm terrible. I mean, I take literally forever to do a layout. And if I could just go ahead and stick stuff down, it'd be a lot better off. Yes, that's the truth. But I guess it is what it is, right? Some people can just go right to town and do their layout and get it all done and not like think about it for 3 days. But unfortunately, that is not me. So a little bit of extra glue here. Take off. And then I also wanted to use this I Treasure You. It has a little bit of gold, and I thought it was kind of pretty, and I thought maybe I would put that here at the top. I don't know, I just like the bling. Let's see if I have enough there. Today is a gorgeous sunny day here in Maine, and I have the day off. I have every Tuesday off. So I really enjoy it because it's nice and quiet. Unfortunately, my husband is working today. Sometimes we have the day off together, and which is kind of fun. But today it's just one of those quiet, chilled out days. Now I wanted to add some more embellishments, so let me go ahead and pull out some of my other embellishments and see what I can find. Alright, so I started kind of messing around with a couple more embellishments. And I was going to say that I got these little glasses. I think these came in the open book collection. They're really cute, and I was trying to figure out what I could do with them. So I thought, I was trying to come up with my title when I started this layout, and I thought of, just by looking at Avery and look how excited she looks. She's so cute. Through a child's eyes, I thought I would name the layout. So I thought these would be appropriate because they're little eyeglasses. So I was thinking about kind of putting these on here somewhere, and I was going to put them because I thought I'd put through and then a child's eyes down here. So let me go ahead and start putting my title on, and that way I know how much space I have left for my other embellishments. I don't know if you guys ever do that, but I try to think of my title so that I know I leave space for it. And then down here I was realizing I really didn't leave a lot of space, but I'll work it out. So I have these thickers. These are American Crafts, I believe. They're kind of a light gray color, and I really like them. They're textured. So I thought I would go ahead and do through in the big thickers. Just gonna get these stuck down a little bit. So I think it was minus 20 here this morning, which is crazy. It's been just a crazy winter. We've gotten all kinds of different weird weather, blizzards, and the temperatures have been unusually freezing. I just feel bad for the people that don't have enough money for oil because it's been a really cold winter, and I'm sure there's people out there that can't afford to heat their house. So yeah, the day that we went to this maple sugar house, we got a little tour, and of course we bought some fresh maple syrup, which is delicious. You know, once you have the fresh, real maple syrup, it's really hard to go back to the fake stuff. But now my challenge here is the eyeglasses, where to put them, where they're going to fit. Maybe I can just tuck a pair right there. Or maybe I'll just hem and haw for 20 minutes and try to figure it out. It's ridiculous. Why can't I just stick it down? I guess I kind of like that. And then for the rest of the title, I was going to use these thickers, Dark Gray by Ellie Studio, which I believe I got in my December kit. So I pulled out some of my other embellishments. These came in my December kit. I don't know if these are the open book collection. Gosh, I don't know. I didn't save the tag, which I probably should have, but I didn't. So what I thought I would do is add a little bit more color here to bring out the teal, and there's a little bit of pink. So I'm going to go ahead and add this little flower under here, which I thought would be cute. It's always great when it's sticky and you're trying to place it. Good enough for now, right? Alright, and then where I thought this little Stay Curious sticker would be cute, because she's definitely curious. Go there. And let's see. Oh, I have this little light bulb, which I haven't quite figured out what to do with yet. And I thought I would kind of just tuck it. It has like a little heart shape. I thought maybe I would tuck it there. Sorry, had music playing in the background. Alright, so we'll go ahead and tuck that there. Oh, and then I wanted to add a couple more little glasses up here. Like maybe one there. It's funny because you get these really cute embellishments, and then sometimes it's hard to find a place for them. But you know, it's funny because my pages don't always make sense with some of the embellishments, but I think that's fine. It's just all about having fun, right? Alright, so I was thinking maybe I would go ahead and use this little arrow that came in. I think this is from the open book collection because it has that gold in it, and I really like that. And it's vellum, which kind of ties in with those things here. And I was thinking maybe I'd point it towards the title and something like that. And then, I don't know, I thought maybe I'd kind of put a stitch down it. So I'm just going to secure it a little bit and then go back and do a little sewing over it. And I think my journaling is going to go maybe along here. I think somebody in our group through Victoria Calvin's group did some stitching down the side, left side, and I thought that looked really nice. And I'm sorry, I can't remember who did that. I apologize. I want to give you credit, but I can't remember. So I was also thinking of putting a little bit of a cluster in the upper left-hand corner with these little stickers here. And I like the keep smiling, stay curious, hopefully my head's not in the way, and then oh, happy day. That was kind of cute. I want to use up some of these embellishments, but I don't want my layout to look too cluttered, so it's kind of hard. Oh, and then I have this little feather that I wanted to use too. This was from this Amy Tan Stitched, I believe, Stitched collection. I like that teal color. Kind of tie that in together. I think this will probably do it. I'm going to go ahead, do some journaling, and maybe put some splatter, do a little bit more stitching, and then hopefully I'll like the end result. Alright, so I went ahead and did some journaling down the side of the page, and just put the date on there so I'd remember when that was, and also just put some Mr. Huey's paint splatter on the sides. One last thing I was going to do, I just saw this little embellishment. It says make each moment count. I liked the color and I liked what it said, so I thought maybe I'd try to tuck this in behind some of that stitching. And then I should be done. I guess the layout didn't take me as long as it usually does, which is good. I don't know about you guys, but I mean, some of you guys seem to be able to do these layouts really quick. I haven't quite mastered that yet. And then maybe I'll kind of bring this color behind here to kind of bring some attention to this photo. Alright. And I think that's pretty much done.